Yo, here we go. Why do the alt armies make significant gold? Well, this is one of the secrets the whales don't want you to know. We're going to take a look at the one-click gold method for engineering, Pandaria. Let's get into it. Okay, let's take a look at the cost for Panda Engineering. I've got my spreadsheet open here. It's going to take about 406 ghost iron bars. It's going to take about 60 wind wool cloth and 26 spirit of harmony. You're going to want to start buying these early, and since it takes a while to get all your characters up, you can take your time with this and do one character at a time. If you get your costs down in this and you spend about 20,000 in materials and you sell them for 30,000, well, you're spending about 10,000 to get it up, and you're profiting 10,000 in sales. You get about 10,000 in profit each month from each sale. So just slow roll it until you start getting a lot more cash flow with engineering. Just take it at your own pace. So let's switch over to the game and grab my materials from my guild bank, and then we're going to go fly over to Pandaria and we're going to level this up. Alright, here we go. Let's grab this stuff out of the bank. Uh-oh. Alright. We need a stack of wind wool cloth, and we need one stack of spirit of harmonies, and we need about, I grabbed 3 stacks of ghost iron just because I have plenty of it, and then anything left over I just dump right back into this bank here. So we're going to go ahead and grab those 3 pieces. Make sure you have an ultimate gnomish army knife. You're going to need this to do the crafting. And let's take our walk out to Pandaria. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. So hang a right when you come up the portal room. Take the portal to Pandaria. I do this at level 30 once you learn flying. We're going to pretend this guy's level 30, and we're going to fly over to the spot to do the engineering. Alright, here we are at Nessing Way's camp. This is where you learn engineering, and you can level it up right here on the spot. And we're going to go ahead and do that next. Hang tight. Alright, here we go. Like Bill O'Reilly says, we're going to do it live. Train me in engineering. Panda Engineering. Alright, we're going to go through this WoW Professions Guide, one step at a time. This might take a little bit of time, so bear with me. Once you get this down, you'll be doing this real quickly. It's been 2 years since I've done this, so I'm a little bit rusty. Ghost iron bolts. We need about 112 of these. So we're going to cast. We're going to do 112. YOLO. Once you get 25, you can come down here and get Tinker's Kit. You're going to need to keep crafting these things because you're going to need these bolts. So go ahead and wrap up those bolts. We also have to come across here and build some of this high explosive gunpowder. We're going to make 70 of those. Coming up next. Go ahead and carry on crafting these, and you will find You don't need to worry about the over quantity. If we end up with extras, we can use them on the next character. If you end up under, you can always make more of them. But this should be pretty close. Let's carry on. Okay, level 1 to 25, we build the bolts and the gunpowder. Now we're going to build the Tinker's kits, and Anvil will go after that. 25 to 55 should be about 30 Tinker's kits. So let's go ahead and queue up 30 of these and see how far we get. Looks like it took us to 55 on the dot, which is great. Now we're going to make some thermal anvils. It says 55 to 62 thermal anvils. Make about 10 of them. Let's see how far 10 gets us. On the dot. Looks like we got lucky. It's okay. If you need to make more thermal anvils, this is not a problem. You're going to need these in the long run to be crafting on a bunch of characters. So just make them a bunch, throw them in a bank, and use them as you need them. Each one comes with 30 charges? 20 charges. So you need a little bit more than one for each month. Alright, next up we got mist piercing goggles. Where are those? Mist piercing goggles. Says from 62 to 75. Takes about 13. Let's see how far we get with 13. Boom, on the dot. We're looking good there. So, a couple things that you can take a look at here. Goblin gliders are useful. Might as well train it. It's a silver. You can use it to make money. Same thing with pets. Grab them. You can make money off of them. Let's see if there's anything else in here. It's all Blingtron. This one is very good. You're going to want to learn that too. Here's another pet. Wormhole generators always also make money. And I think that's it on here. That looks like it. Let's take a look at our crafts and see if the daily craft is in here. It is not. So we need to figure out how to get Jard's particular something. It's actually a recipe. Spoiler alert, I'm going to take you over to it and we're going to farm for it. You can farm right here, actually. You don't have to move very far. Any creature in Pandaria can drop the recipe. I always run over to this little spot over here and just start killing these creatures. Sometimes you get lucky and it's real fast. Other times, I think it took 1 hour one time. That was pretty awful. But let's see how lucky we get. Something to note, if you don't change your time walking, these creatures just die really fast. So we're looking for a blue recipe over here. Jard's Sky. There it is. Right there. That was fast. Boom. 7 creatures. We got it. Go ahead and learn that. Once you learn that, you can come over here. And there it is. Right there. Gives you a Pierre. A couple of recipes that you can do. Sky Golem's going to be the big money maker. Pierre can do some money too. Mostly Sky Golems. So, let's add it to our bar for the one-click gold method. I'm going to pull up my macro. Okay, grab the macro. You're going to need to create a new one. We're going to do daily Jards. What icon's cool? This one. You're going to want to put that into your macro comments. save it, drop it on your bar. What this does is you click it, it'll pick up the spell, and then you can drop it back on your bar, and now it's on your hot bar. You're good to go. We can do it from there. However, you need an anvil. Luckily, we have these temporary thermal anvils, and we can do our one-click gold right there. Boom. Need 30 of these to do the Sky Golem craft and start making that extra gold gains every single day. So, what we learned through this process is the Pandaria Engineering is still the same leveling, and it is still about the same cost. I've got no extras, so it's right on the money. Go ahead and use this method to level up your Panda Engineering on characters that you don't have your professions built out, and start collecting those extra gold gains. Okay, let's take a look at the one-click gold method. Engineering, spam supercut. But why do we even do this? Why do we go through all this trouble of Panda Engineering? Well, there's a recipe in Panda Engineering called Sky Golem. This is for the mount that you can mount and harvest herbs and ore nodes without dismounting. So far, as of 2022, there's no other mounts that will do this, so this mount has had value since Pandaria. This is very easy to get, and we're just going to go ahead and craft these on demand. All you need is living steel and these daily crafts. You saw me craft them. I have 3,500 across all my characters. I got a ton of them. I just craft these golems whenever I need them, post them up on the warehouse. 44k is about 20,000 gold in profit. It is primo gold. So I'm going to craft these and mail them over to my bank alt. Depending on your server size, these may sell for more or less. just go ahead and keep crafting them because other people are making gold and you want to cash in on your own checks. That's why we do this. We're trying to make those easy gold gains. And that's the Sky Golem. Pandaria Engineering. Easy peasy. Just a Dude Gaming. Out.